Ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly command respect while others prefer their own company, yet still radiate an enigmatic charm? In the world of personality types, these individuals are often categorized as Alpha and Sigma personalities, respectively. Let's delve into the fascinating realm of the Alpha personality. Alphas are typically seen as the leaders of the pack. They're outgoing, dominant, and often the ones who set the pace in social settings. They have a natural knack for leadership and command respect with their confidence and charisma. Alphas are the ones you'll often find taking charge in group situations, the ones who are not afraid to voice their opinions and make their presence known. They're the movers and shakers, the ones who aren't afraid to take the bull by the horns, so to speak. On the other end of the spectrum, we have the Elusive Sigma personalities. Sigmas are the lone wolves, the ones who prefer their own company over the company of others. They're introverted, self-sufficient, and somewhat mysterious. They don't seek out the spotlight like their Alpha counterparts. Instead, they're content to operate in the background, observing and analyzing. They're self-reliant, independent, and often possess a quiet confidence that is just as compelling as the more overt confidence of an Alpha. Sigmas are the ones who prefer to march to the beat of their own drum. They don't feel the need to conform to societal norms or expectations, and they value their solitude. They're the ones who are comfortable in their own skin and in their own company. They're the thinkers, the observers, the quiet strategists who often see things from a different perspective. While Alphas and Sigmas might seem like polar opposites, their interactions can be quite intriguing. The dynamic between these two personality types can lead to a fascinating interplay of power and influence, a dance of dominance and independence that can be as enthralling as it is complex. But that's a topic for another time. For now, let's delve deeper into the world of Alphas and Sigmas and explore what makes these personalities tick. Imagine being an Alpha. The world is your stage where you naturally take the lead. In the grand theater of life, Alphas are the protagonists, the main characters who take center stage. They are the ones who command attention, who set the pace, and who drive the action. Alphas are the embodiment of power and competitiveness. Their drive to succeed is like a roaring engine, constantly pushing them forward, always in pursuit of the next victory. They thrive on challenge, on the thrill of the game, and on the sweet taste of triumph. Their desire for power is not just about personal gain. It's also about influence, about making a difference, about shaping the world according to their vision. They're not just content with being part of the crowd. They want to stand out, to be recognized, to leave their mark. This competitive nature extends to their relationships and interactions with others. Alphas are natural leaders, always taking the helm, steering the ship. They're the ones who make the decisions, who set the course, and who take responsibility for the outcome. They're not afraid to take risks, to make bold moves, to push the boundaries. But it's not all about power and competition. Alphas also have a deep need for social recognition. They want to be admired, respected, looked up to. They want to be seen as successful, as achievers, as winners. This is why they work so hard, why they push themselves, why they strive to be the best they can be. Yet, being an Alpha is not without its challenges. Their competitive nature can sometimes lead to conflict, to power struggles, to clashes of egos. Their desire to lead can sometimes isolate them, make them feel alone at the top. Their need for recognition can sometimes make them vulnerable, dependent on the approval and admiration of others. Being an Alpha can be exhilarating, but it also comes with its own set of challenges, especially when dealing with Sigmas. Now picture a Sigma, a lone wolf navigating the world in their unique, quiet way. This is not the portrait of a person who is antisocial or shy, but one who thrives on self-reliance and independence. Sigmas are the architects of their own lives, drawing blueprints that don't conform to societal norms. They listen to the beat of their own drum and dance to their own rhythm, undeterred by the world's cacophony. Sigmas are often misunderstood or underestimated, especially by Alphas. This is because Sigmas don't crave validation or seek leadership. They don't need to be at the center of a social circle to feel fulfilled. Instead, they find satisfaction in solitude, in the quiet moments where they can reflect, create, and simply be. They are content with their own company, And this self-sufficiency can be baffling to those who thrive on social dynamics. But don't mistake their preference for solitude as weakness. Sigmas are far from being pushovers. They possess a certain resilience, a quiet strength that comes from within. They are not swayed by the opinions of others, and they don't bend to fit into societal molds. They are comfortable in their own skin, and they take pride in their individuality. Moreover, Sigmas have a knack for going against the grain. They are not afraid to challenge the status quo, to question norms, and to forge their own path. They are innovators, thinkers, and trailblazers. They are the ones who dare to think differently, to step outside the box, to venture into the unknown. Sigmas are a paradox. They are introverts with a powerful presence, individuals who are quiet yet impactful. They are the silent achievers, the unsung heroes, the understated influencers. They might not seek the spotlight like alphas, but their strength lies in their ability to thrive in the shadows. So while alphas may struggle to understand them, Sigmas continue to navigate the world in their own way, proving that there's more than one way to be powerful. Sigmas might not seek the spotlight like alphas, but their strength lies in their ability to thrive in the shadows. When an unstoppable force meets an immovable object, sparks are bound to fly. This is the perfect analogy for the dynamic between the alpha and sigma personalities. Let's take a moment to explore this fascinating interaction. Alphas, as we know, are the leaders, the ones who dictate the rhythm and set the pace. They are the ones who are comfortable in the spotlight, taking charge and making decisions. They thrive in structure, relishing in their ability to control and influence their environment. On the other side of the spectrum, we have the elusive sigmas. They are the wanderers, the ones who navigate life by their own compass, seemingly immune to the influence of societal norms. Sigmas, with their quiet confidence and self-sufficiency, are the antithesis to the alpha's desire for control. Now imagine the interaction between these two personalities. Alphas, used to having their commands followed, may find it challenging when faced with a sigma who dances to their own tune. The struggle for understanding and control can lead to frustration and conflict. Consider this scenario. An alpha, in their natural habitat, attempts to assert their dominance over a sigma, but the sigma, unfazed by the alpha's display of authority, continues on their path, indifferent to the alpha's efforts. This is the crux of the issue, the alpha's inability to influence the sigma, something they're not accustomed to. This clash is not about one personality being superior to the other. No, it's about the inherent differences between these two unique personality types. It's like trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. The alpha's assertiveness and the sigma's independence are bound to clash, creating a dynamic that is as fascinating as it is complex. So when alphas and sigmas cross paths, it's not a matter of who will win, but rather how they will navigate their inherent differences. In the grand game of chess that is life, alphas might be the kings, but sigmas are the unpredictable knights. Our personalities, whether we're alphas, sigmas, or something else entirely, shape our lives in profound ways. The journey we've undertaken today underlines the unique traits of alphas and sigmas, and the intriguing dynamics between them. Alphas, with their dominant, leader-like qualities, find it challenging to navigate the waters of the elusive and self-sufficient sigma. We've learnt that sigmas don't seek to fit into the hierarchy, rather they exist outside of it, a concept foreign to the alpha's understanding. Similarly, the introspective and independent nature of the sigma clashes with the alpha's need for social dominance and recognition. Understanding these personality types isn't merely academic. It's a tool that can enhance our relationships, interactions, and even our self-awareness. It's a reminder that the world isn't just black and white, but a spectrum of colors, each representing a unique personality type. While alphas may struggle to handle sigmas, it's a reminder that strength comes in many forms, not just the loudest or the most visible.